In the dark depths of Exegol, there had been an awakening. Have you felt it? Somehow, Ben Solo had returned. But he wasn't alone. With him was the shirtless Kylo Ren. I'm not you anymore. I've given up the Ben Solo title. From now I'm just Ben Solo. Don't be angry, don't be angry! For you see, somehow both Ben Solo and Ben Swallow had returned. Ben Solo was back alive, but he had a shadow, a part of his past that he couldn't let go of yet. Shirtless Kylo Ren was a manifestation of all the evil Ben Solo and Kylo had done in the past few years. Stranded on Exegol, Ben Solo now needed to find a way off this planet and needed to search the galaxy to redeem himself for his wrongdoings. I have a split personality. We've split my personality in half, and you are the evil version of me. Ben Solo, I feel like we should just duel it out here. And so the shirtless Kylo Ren drew his saber. The two of them fought! And with one swift stroke, Ben Solo thought he had wiped out Kylo, but it was no use. Shirtless Kylo was still here. Ben Swallow wouldn't be going away that easily. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Well, if I can't get rid of you, I guess you're gonna have to come with me for now. I feel like we should go and find Rey. She's the one who initially gave me her life energy, and then I gave it back to her. So a part of me must still exist in her somewhere. Perhaps if I go find her, I can become my whole self again. I can become the true Ben Solo again, and get rid of this shirtless abomination. Kind of a ridiculous place to have a throne, wouldn't you say, Kylo? Shirtless Kylo? I think it's a great throne. Look at me up here, sitting with my shirt off. You look ridiculous up there, especially with your shirt off. I'm embarrassed that you are a part of me and that I was you. Alright, come on, shirtless Kylo. I want to get out of here. It's okay if you want to just stay here. I would be very happy with that. Actually, you know what? I don't want any part of you existing anywhere anymore. I think you should come with me so we can get rid of you. Shirtless Kylo, I see you finally decided to follow me, but you're being awkward and hiding in the shadows. Okay. And so the two of them search for an exit, search for a ship, but on their journey, they came across a horrific sight. Snoke, I've already killed you once.
Witness my power.
Show me your power. I've destroyed you once, I'll destroy you again. Why is he indestructible? Who was screaming? Wait, are you a clone? That means Palpatine. And the way he returned, perhaps he is also a clone, but I don't think he's here. Where is Kylo going? Literally just being an absolute menace as all. He's literally jumping off the cliff over and over again. He's testing his power. He knows that he can't be killed until I get rid of him. He knows that he won't disappear, that he'll just keep respawning over and over again. Kylo, you okay, bro? Kylo, man, what are you doing? So, if there's a Snoke cloning machine here, I feel like there's only one place there could be a Palpatine cloning machine.
Fulfill your destiny.
That's what I intend to do, Snoke. Here, have a explosive barrel. Oh, it actually knocked him over. Oh, he's crying! We made Snoke cry. Now I feel bad. I'm sorry, bro. You okay? I feel like you're a broken clone. Maybe that's why you hang out in the basement and can't be killed. Okay, shirtless Kylo, are you still jumping off the cliff? This is absolute chaos already. It's so funny coming back to this game now and remembering how chaotic it just becomes immediately. Kylo, what are you doing? Okay, Kylo, there's a planet we need to go to where I believe they are cloning Palpatine, and if we go there and stop the cloning of Palpatine, stop Palpatine from somehow returning, then I feel like we can be redeemed. I feel like I can finally be the Ben Solo I deserve to be. And so Kylo and Ben search for an exit, searched for a way out of this evil Sith temple. Ben got on the elevator. Kylo was still hanging out back there, but he was still following me because we are one and the same. We are together. There is no separating us. Ben Solo made his way out of the temple. On the horizon, he saw star destroyers, lightning. He knew he needed to make it off this world. This world was the manifestation of his evil. I can hear Kylo shouting, can you be quiet? Like what? For once, please stop. Kylo, I'm gonna call you Kylo, okay? I'm pretty sure that's a ship we could take. That looks like your ship. It looks ridiculously evil and overly dramatic, just like you. So we're gonna take that and get out of here, okay? Come with me. And so Kylo and Ben made their way off Exegol in search of the cloning facility. They needed to stop Palpatine before he could once again somehow return. They jumped out of light speed, and up ahead was the planet Kamino, Tapoka City, the location of a very well-renowned cloning facility, which Ben believed could be where the Palpatine clones were coming from. Kylo and Ben had made their way to Kamino, another dreary, gloomy, dark planet filled with thunder and lightning. Was he ever going to escape this nightmare? Ben Solo wondered to himself. Shirtless Kylo waited patiently at the entrance to the cloning facility. Alright, come on, shirtless Kylo. Let's go into the facility. Let's see if we can stop Palpatine once and for all. Hello, Kaminoan. Can you lead me to where Palpatine could be?
Welcome to Tipoca City. We are Kaminoans, and this is our state-of-the-art cloning facility.
We're in the right place. They're cloning here. Something sus that seems about these guys. Perhaps, Kylo, I don't think they're gonna tell us where they're hiding Palpatine here because I think it's a secret. So we need to go and search the base ourselves and find him somewhere. Kylo, you know how embarrassing it is that you aren't wearing a shirt here? Like, first of all, you weren't wearing a shirt in the rain. So you're all like wet. And now you're just walking through this pristine facility without a shirt. It's absurd. I'm embarrassed to have you around as a part of me. How did I ever think that was okay? Ben Solo questioned his past. He knew he had to redeem himself, and he knew finding the Palpatine clones was the first step in doing so. Ben and Kylo made their way around a corner in the Kamino facility when suddenly... What? Are the Kaminoans literally checking on their clones right now? I think they're literally checking on the Palpatines. There's too many of them. How are we gonna defeat them all? And look at the place where they're living. It's so nice. The Palpatines live better than us. Kylo? Shirtless Kylo, he's staying outside? No, he's here. He's too afraid. He doesn't want to come in and join the Palpatines. So somehow, the Kaminoans have been cloning Palpatines over and over again. This explains it. We can't let this stand. We can't let the galaxy fall into darkness again, Kylo. Are you with me, shirtless Kylo? We must destroy them all! Destroy them! And so together, Kylo and Ben began fighting all the Palpatines, trying to destroy them, trying to rid the galaxy of any more Palpatine clones, but they kept cloning over and over again. It was almost no use. The more they fought, the more helpless it seemed. Kylo was being electrocuted by the Palpatines. Ben and Kylo had no choice but to run. They were no match for all the Palpatines. But the Palpatines chased them through the Kamino cloning facility. He could see them coming in the distance, see them all running, all escaping, all pouring out of the cloning facility. How is Ben Solo gonna get out of this one? Ben Solo made his way out onto one of the landing platforms. A final duel with the Palpatines. Come on, Kylo, help me, shirtless. Don't be so useless. Be swallow. Kylo, I know what you have to do. There's too many of them, but you remember how before on Exegol you were jumping off the platform? You have to jump off of here in the same way you did before and make them follow you. And so Kylo ran out onto the ledge. Palpatines, I'm down here. He lured a Palpatine towards him. Okay, come with me, Palpatine. Hang on. Oh. Can jump over. Off you go. There we go. Yay! Kylo had no choice but to push all the Palpatines into the water. And so one by one, the Palpatines were lured towards the edge. Yes! Push them off! Come on, Kylo, you've got this! The Palpatines were no match for the slippery slopes of Kamino, and one by one, they all fell into the water. We've done it, Kylo. We've done it. The first step towards getting rid of you and finally making you put a shot. But Ben knew he was still living in the shadow of his grandfather. He was still living in the shadow of Darth Vader. So he knew what he had to do next. He needed to leave his past behind. And so Ben and Kylo traveled to the lava planet of Mustafar in search of answers, and knowing that here, in the fiery lava volcanoes, they'd be able to leave their past behind. On the planet of Mustafar, Kylo and Ben had found Darth Vader. It wasn't a real Darth Vader though. Instead, yet another manifestation of the trauma from Ben Solo's past.
Why is it that you don't wear a shirt? Put a shirt on, boy. Have you learned nothing all these years? What are you so angry about, boy? That's right, bow down to Darth Vader. It's another lovely day on Mustafar, as you can see here. I miss Padme. I've been thinking of Padme for so many years.
He seems like a kind of a bit of a downer. We've been like that for so long. You've been like that for so long. Always angry, always upset, always living in the past. I know what I have to do, and I definitely now, finally, have the strength to do it.
No, wait, no!
And so Ben pushed Vader into the lava, and in one force push had stepped away from his past, had let go of what he'd been clinging to for so many years. Time to move on to the light. You know, Kylo, I think I know who's going to be able to help us find Rey. I think I know who's going to lead us on that next step to getting our whole self back. Ben and Kylo made their way to the planet Crate. Kylo, there's someone here who I think is going to be able to help us. Someone we really, really need to say sorry to. We've come for a certain someone, and that certain someone is Finn. You remember me? I'm Ben Solo. I know you probably don't want to look at me. I just really wanted to say I'm so sorry for kissing Rey before you could. I know you've had a thing for her for like forever, and I totally like kind of just swooped in there and took her. I just really want to say I'm sorry, man. Why are you laughing at me, Kylo? I was supposed to be a Jedi. I'm actually going by the name Ben now. I'm still gonna call you Kylo. To me, you're always Kylo. And I feel like you need to put a shirt on, for goodness sake.
Should have been more prepared.
Yes, you should have. You should have put a shirt on. You're clearly not prepared for anything, obviously, as you can see. You're gonna say something again? Some smart comment? No, yeah, that's right. You walk away. So you know, Ben Solo, as you're going by now, I don't accept your apology, but I do appreciate you coming all the way here to at least attempt to apologize. If I ever get a movie made about me, I'll include you in it and I'll make you a Jedi. How's that? Do we have a deal? I could go for that. Yes, I know that I kissed Rey, but have you seen her recently? Do you know where she is? You want me to give away her location? Maybe try looking in the sand. So I assume that means a sand planet where Rey might be, but before we can go there, I think there's something we first need to take care of. Something that I think's been a long time coming. We need to go to an island. And so Ben and Kylo traveled back to the unknown regions, to Temple Island. Something's drawing me towards this cave. We must go inside and investigate. Kylo, I don't want to go in there. Follow me, Ben. It is the only way forward. And so Kylo and Ben made their way into the ice cave, not knowing what they'd find.
I'm more than capable of taking care of this. Just watch.
In the cave, Ben and Kylo came across the Empress Rey Palpatine. Do you like my home? It's a bit icy, but I like it in here. Suddenly, shirtless Kylo Ren's fantasy had come true. Rey had turned to the dark side. Rey, how about we fight this out once and for all? You versus me. Let's get the tension over and done with. And so, Ben Solo watched on, angrily, grumpily, as Rey and Kylo began their lightsaber duel. Ben Solo was watching on, watching the two of them. He knew what he had to do. He knew this was his moment. In several swift strokes, he defeated Rey Palpatine, and he thought perhaps this was all he needed to do to finally have gotten rid of shirtless Kylo Ren. He ran out of the cave and didn't stop running. He continued on his journey all the way around the mountain, searching, trying to escape his past, trying to escape his demons, trying to escape the shirtless menace. He ran until he finally came across a village where creatures all around the villagers were dancing. Were they celebrating his victory? Were they celebrating him getting rid of Kylo Ren? Getting rid of that shirtless menace once and for all? In the village, Ben Solo found his parents. But you're both dead. How are you here? He thought to himself. Son, the two of us moved here. Luke told us it was a nice place to live. And so, somehow, here we are, enjoying life in this island village. But this can't be. I stabbed you, remember? I know what I have to do, but I don't have the strength to do it. It's okay, son. We're not really here. We're just part of your imagination. But we're here in spirit. We'll always be a part of you. Remember that, son. Also, you need to get rid of the shirtless guy. Just saying, bro. He's gonna still follow you around after this. You know, this is like a brief moment you get with us, but then as soon as you leave us, the shirtless guy will be back in our place. I haven't finished what I started. Ben Solo was more confused than ever. Finally reunited with his parents. Finally making up for his wrongdoings, apologizing for his wrongdoings, for the dark past he has led, for the dark decisions he has made. Son, go to the top of the mountain. There is someone there waiting for you. They will guide you on your next journey. Go now, son. We love you. And so Ben made his way out of the village, crying, tears in his eyes for what he had just witnessed, finally being reunited briefly with his parents, for then to realize this was just another step on his journey to redemption. He ran to the top of the mountain, searching, hoping that he could finally be reunited with Rey. Not you! Why are you here still? Ben realized this wasn't over just yet. He needed more answers. He needed to continue on his search, and he knew Rey would be the one who could help.
I came out of hiding for this. You know I wanted to be left alone.
Wait, you're here too? You wanted to be left alone? Well, what's brought me here then? My parents told me to come up here, and I found shirtless Kylo Ren and you! Oh yeah, you don't like that lightsaber anymore? Is that who you are? You're rejecting everything about the past? Come with me, Ben. I have something to show you. Look out across the land. All of this is yours. All of this. It's a playground for you to do what you want. For you to lead a good life. Lead by example. Inspire others. You can do anything you want. And you still choose to run around with this shirtless Kylo Ren character. The world is at your fingertips. You have all the tools. You have all the knowledge. You have all the time. Don't waste your life living in the past, living in the anger and the sorrow of where you've been, of what's happened to you, of what you've done. I've certainly forgiven you. I enjoy my life here on the island. I'm not in hiding. Now it's up to you, Ben. You need to be the best you can be. And please stop hanging around with this shirtless guy. Ben had never felt more alive. He'd never felt closer to himself, and he knew that the last step on his journey was to just find Rey, reunite with her, profess his love for her, and start over again, rebuild the Jedi Order, start a new life. Luke, I know you tried to rebuild the Jedi Order, and I ruined all of that. It all went horribly wrong. I will redeem you, Luke. I will make up for what you've done. I know you're getting old, as you can clearly see. See you later, bro. Is she on Tatooine, Luke? Is that where Rey is? Is that where I'll find her? You must trust in the Force. Goodbye, Luke. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the advice. I feel great now. Ben made his way to the ship, knowing that he had to go one last place, back to the Skywalker home, back to Tatooine, back to where it all began. Ben landed on Tatooine. He could see the Skywalker homestead up ahead. He thought perhaps this would be the location he would find Rey. Finally, they would be reunited. Finally, he would be redeemed, and he would get rid of the shirtless Kylo Ren. He made his way downstairs.
Don't you own a show?
Ben had found her! Rey, it's so good to see you again. Welcome to my home! Of all places in the galaxy, and you decide to live in a sandy moisture farm on Tatooine. I guess it is back where it all began, isn't it? Hey Ben, do you like my new lightsaber? It's yellow. Rey, I've been searching for answers, searching through my past, trying to let go, trying to move forward. There's only one thing left that's holding me back. Both Ben and Rey looked at the shirtless Kylo Ren. They knew what they had to do. Rey, you finally did it. I will never be shirtless again. Rey, I'll happily live here with you on Tatooine for the rest of our days. Let's grow old together. Let's rebuild the Jedi Order on Tatooine. The Jedi can grow from here, and then we'll never create a Jedi that hates sand. Come with me, Rey. And so Ben and Rey lived happily on Tatooine together, reunited at last. As a couple, they explored the planet, searching for the perfect location to rebuild the Jedi Order. They spent their days moisture farming, spending time together, enjoying each other's company. Together, they visited the Jawa village, became friends with the Tuskens, even visited the Sarlacc pit. Be careful down there, Rey. Please don't fall in. And eventually did indeed rebuild the Jedi Order. Have you taught the younglings the Force push yet? Here, kids, this is how it goes. Ben, you're having flashbacks to your grandfather again. Please, don't kill the younglings, for goodness sake. I thought we went through this already. They put the younglings through a series of tests: endurance, fitness, mental awareness. Look, kids, one day I want you to be able to lift as much weight as the Tuskens here, okay? You're gonna be training like that if you want to be a big, strong Jedi like me, okay? But as they all lived their happy life training the younglings, little did they know that on the other side of the galaxy, in the cloning facility on Kamino, a darkness was brewing.
Stay bombastic.